One thing you want to be wary of when you're producing content for your website is you want to avoid having a massive wall of text. The reason being, as you'll see from this example below, we have the image on the left, which is just copy and paste all of the text. As a result, it's a massive wall of text. An example of the right, they've actually taken the text and they've added like a heading there, another subheading. They formatted it, they've added some bullet points. They've got another heading, they've got an image, the image at the top. So you can see it's so much easier to view on the eye. And as a result, if I was to land on both of these websites, I am way much more likely to read the website on the right. If I actually landed on this example on the left, what I would do, I would actually go back to Google and find a different website, because there's no way I would sit through here and read all of this, even though it's the same amount of information on the example on the right. Just visually, it looks way more intimidating and tedious to read. So it's very important you get this right, because there's actually a metric Google uses in the algorithm. It's called dwell time. So essentially, the longer the person spends on your website, it's actually a good indication to Google that what you have on your website is good. So if you have a good dwell time number, what actually happens is Google puts your site higher up in Google. However, if you have a low dwell time, so people come on your site and they're bouncing straight back to Google and they're not spending a lot of time on that page, what happens is a clear signal to Google that, hey, this site isn't actually satisfying the user, which obviously Google's algorithm is all about, giving the user what they want to see. It's a sign to Google it's not good, so as a result, it will put your site further back on Google, so page 2, 3, 4, and even further depending how bad the dwell time is. So make sure you put a lot of effort into formatting your content correctly, getting the structure done, bullet points, images, and just make it engaging for someone to read.